Hello everyone, welcome to art class. Today we're going to learn about a new artist named Elyse Dodge, and then we're going to create some art based off of her work. A little bit about her. She is from Vancouver, Canada, and she is best known for her vibrant, deconstructed landscapes. Her paintings capture the complex spirit of Canada's West Coast and invite a newfound appreciation of the classic landscape paintings. In an interview, she quoted, "My work aims to capture the vibrant beauty of the landscapes that we call home. By using a bold color palette and the combination of hard and soft lines, I'm able to accentuate the diverse shapes of the scenery around us." Why paint landscapes in this style? Her surreal landscapes encourage our minds to imagine what an alternative and more vivid world could look like. In an interview, she stated, "I would love to help people stop and appreciate the beauty around them. We are a society that encourages a fast-paced, busy, and distracted lifestyle. I hope that my art encourages people to be more reflective, to slow down, and to make time to spend quality time in nature." Besides just painting, she started her own shoe line based off of her paintings, and she donates some of the proceeds to charities. How does she start one of these amazing paintings? Well, how do you get into your creative zone? Um, she said, "In order to get into the creative zone, I usually start with an iced soy latte and a great playlist, which I often consists of some progressive house mixes or disco funk tracks. Once I have the right soundtrack and enough caffeine, I will start scrolling through landscape photography online and collect images of those locations with interesting perspectives. When the images are selected, I will look through Pantone color combinations and start to think about what palette would complement the landscape the best and create the right vibe. I think Instagram and Pinterest are two great resources to find inspiring color palettes and imagery to get the creative juices flowing." The vocab you need to know before we get started on this project: you need to know geometric shapes. They have perfect form, uniform measurements, and don't often appear much in nature. So examples of this: squares, circles, triangles, rectangles. And then you'll also need to know organic shapes. Those are shapes that are irregular in appearance and tend to have a curvy flow to them. Creating your own landscapes like Miss Dodge. Get those creative juices flowing. Turn the music on, make a hot cocoa, get inspired by looking up some landscapes from places that inspire you. You guys could do a landscape of the beach, snow-capped mountains, rivers, deserts, whatever you want. I looked up another one of my favorite artists' work to get inspired, Mr. Bob Ross. So here is the photo that I used. Materials you will need: you need an image of a landscape, pencil, paper, canvas, cardboard, really anything that you would like to create this on. Something to color with: crayons, markers, paints. If you want to paint but don't have materials, you could try coffee, Kool-Aid. Food coloring is a great way to make your own watercolors. And if you have absolutely no way of adding color to these, try just using different values for each shape. So I included an image on the left there, which shows mostly just grays that Miss Dodge also created. Step 2, after you found your images, begin to draw it. Just draw simple outlines, not much detail to start off with. Step 3, divide up at least one area with geometric shapes. So this could be the mountains, or it could be water, or maybe you have other ideas. So if maybe you want to do like a landscape with a barn in it, the barn could be all geometric shapes. You can use a ruler to help you make straight lines. For mine example, I did the mountains with geometric shapes, and then for the water, I did a little bit more organic shapes. Step 4 is coloring. You don't have to create shapes everywhere, so if you'd like to blend the sky nice and smooth, that's totally fine. A little bit of recommendations for you guys. If you're painting like mine, I would start with the objects in the background first, so like the sky, then the objects in the middle ground, like your mountains, and lastly, the objects in the foreground, such as bushes, trees. Mine also has the lake in the foreground. If coloring, it's still helpful to work this way as well. And this just takes a lot of time. So I'm giving you guys a lot of time to do this project because I know it's very tedious. So just keep going and going and going. And when you complete, turn a photo of your artwork into Google Classroom so I can see all your beautiful work. And have fun creating, everyone. If you'd like to see more of Ms. Dodge's work, I did provide some sources for you as well. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Have fun creating, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.